Good night, all. Once again, welcome back to your girl Leader Straight out of the 242. Welcome. Now, tonight, what we're basically going to talk about is your edges. The edges are so very important. It is very important. And give me 1 minute. Okay. Your edges are basically important. And my edges basically demolished because I used to wear so much 28 pieces, and that's a lot of glue. Okay, glue. See, bags that I didn't used to take my time and never really used to worry. Just taking these glue and putting them on your sides and putting on those caps. Pull your hair back. It actually do. You have some people see, and that's why most times when persons doing their 28 pieces, they either will get tissue or something else, and they would take those and wrap them around their edges, to wrap them around the edges, and then apply the cap onto it. But that's a story for another day. So as for me, my edges was literally bad, but now, and the thing too, wearing those braids, those feed-in braids that normally sometimes be so tight, because you have some braiders, they braid their hair so tight. So even if your edges is trying to grow back, because so much tension is on the roots, that pulls your hair. And I literally was wearing feed-in braids for like almost 2 years, and every time those braids would braid, it'd be so tight. You can see like the scalp pulling together, pulling. It used to be so tight. I had to like wait like a week, 2 weeks sometimes just to get your hair out of that tightness. So anyways, so tips in order to get your edges grow back, you have to stop with those tight braids, because those braids actually pull your hair. So even when you braid in your hair, what you can do is let the braiders leave the edges out. Leave them out. Leave the edges out and you'll be fine. These braids are braids that I would have installed, so I did them to my liking and the tightness that I needed so my hair don't pull. My edges are basically bad right now, but if you can see, this is a little piece of hair here, and this video isn't really a good close-up, but if how I'm rubbing here, I can literally feel hair is actually coming back. It's coming back. This is my edges here as well, and as you can see, there's no edge really here, but this is here. Unfortunately, this camera ain't showing you guys. Okay, you can see this is hair, and you see where this hair is compared to where these are, and this is actually some hair too. So my edges is catching back, because you see that's hair. My edges is catching back. I don't have edges in these spaces right now because of how I would have maintained my hair and the type of braids that I would have put in, and they were so tight. So these are edges that need to catch back. A lot of people would be like, okay, the Jamaican castor oil, this will help with your edges. To me, not really. I would just take this product as a moisturizing tool, because I've been using the castor oil for a moment and it didn't really do anything regarding my edges. So I wouldn't say that this will your edges for me. No. So what I'm working with is to get your edges grow. What you need to do is just massage. You don't even need no products. Get yourself some water. You know, like the trees. In order for the trees to grow, you gotta water the plants. So as for me, with your hair, this is just a little cover. I'm going to put a tip of water in it. Okay, so I got that oil still in here from my castor. Okay, I'll just wet my hands to the zinc. my hands are wet. So you want to grow your edges back. Keep your hair in some protective, loose style, not tight. And what to do is massage your, wherever there is no hair, just massage that area with water and your hands. Massage that area, or it is relaxing as well. So you want to massage that area with water and your hand. Mind you, your hair isn't going to smell because as you can see, this area doesn't really have hair. So you're going to massage that. Count from 1 to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's count from 1 to 20 and you do that. You can count from 1 to 10 as well. Don't press too hard on your scalp. Now I'm going to repeat the same method on the other side. Okay? Alright. My hands is wet on the same side. Like gently. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I would have already started counting. So, yeah, and you rub your edges. You just do that with water. Don't let your hands be dry because you want some moisture to go to the roots and you want to be like you're watering plants. So you're watering the roots of your hair. And the focus would be on the sides. So you would do that. And then keep your hair braided in some type of protective style whilst you're trying to get your edges grow. Because mind you, if you have your hair out just in one, it's not, the hair isn't in the growing process, so your edges are not really going to come back just like that, because the whole focus is going to be on the hair that's out and not really on these. So this is indeed week 1. So I'm going to do this process for up to 3 months. We're going to see just how my edges catch back up. So at the end of the 2nd week, so say by the end of next week, I'm going to come back with a next video to see as to how far my edges went. Okay, so anyways, it's a short clip on how to grow back your edges. And as y'all can see, my edges are bad, but you see it's growing back. And my edges started growing back now, say basically through a month now, because it was a month now that I haven't had those feed in tight braids that those braiders used to do in my hair. I haven't had those in for basically a month. Okay, so this is a work in progress. It is, but the result is going to be booming. Now I know some people be like, oh girl, she ain't got no size. I ain't done. Let me tell you something. I have growing hair. And I know a little something about hair. And let me tell you something, rubbing these edges, don't worry about trying to buy yourself no products to put on your edges. Get yourself some water and massage your edges. As you can see, this is to the end of my edges and these are hair growing back. So keep your hair in loose styles, protective styles that aren't tight. And keep your hair in that process for a while. So you can put in braids, keep it in for a month or 2 weeks. It all depends on how the braids are. Take it out, put braids back in, but leave the sides. Make sure your sides are free. Now I know you may be like, oh, I'm doing nice braids, I don't want all my sides off. No, just make sure take a good amount, not too much out, so that the hair can breathe. The sides, the edges can breathe. Try that method with just water and massaging your edges and watch. This process is going to work for you and it's going to work for me. My edges are already starting to grow back. It's starting to grow back. You got to start somewhere. So you try it, I'm trying it. At the end of the 2nd week, I'm going to be back with the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Please, if you came this far in the video, man, don't forget to hit that subscription button. Help me grow this little channel together. On this channel, we go all around. We do a lot of things together. We ain't been all around the world yet, but we can go all around the world. Okay? And like I say, don't shy away. My channel's about biblical stuff too. Your girl love the Lord thy God. Yes. Anyways, don't forget, hit the subscription button. Don't forget to knock that notification bell so whenever your girl posts a video, you guys can check it out. Thank you.